Hello crafty friends, it's Jess from jesscrafts.com, and today I have a clean and simple fall thankful themed card. It's going to be part of Coraline's 1000 Instagram subscriber celebration, and I'll leave a link to the Instagram page where you can follow on the hop and check out some great thankful themed cards and enter for your chance to win. Working on today's card, I'm using some products from Seaside Stampin Ink. They make high quality red rubber cling stamps and also a really fun gloss cardstock. I've really enjoyed using the gloss cardstock for the past week or so because it gives these really crisp impressions where you can really see all the details in your stamping well, and also it adds a little bit of shine to the card without any glitter or anything like that. And so I'm taking this tree stamp, and the tree comes bare, but then separately they sell a leaves and blossom stamp set that you can use to pattern over the trees. I like that they separated everything because you can create a tree for any season. You can have the bare trees for a winter look. You can make the fall leaves like I'll show you today. And also it works well for spring with putting the blossoms and the leaves layered together, and it was perfect for layering. I'm just working with the leaves today. I'm not going to use the blossoms, and for this fall themed card I'm going to be using abandoned coral, carved pumpkin, and fossilized amber distress inks. One of the reasons I chose distress inks is because this cardstock will work with any dye ink, and I have the widest range of colors in distress ink. And I thought they would also blend really well because I'm trying to get 3 colors on one stamp. So I knew that I could just tap a little bit of abandoned coral, then carved pumpkin, and then cover the whole thing with the fossilized amber. So I'm just using really light taps of the first 2 and then using even full coverage pressure with the last one, so that way there's ink on every part of the stamp. I have never had any issues with this contaminating my ink pads. Some people are worried that there would be some of the abandoned coral would come off on the fossilized amber, but I tested it after stamping with them and no ink transferred over. I feel like I took the creative chemistry class with Tim Holtz, and I think that he mentioned that that's something that you don't have to be too concerned with the pads. They don't really absorb ink back into them in that sort of way. And so here I have stamped my trees, and I felt like the tree branches and the trunk were a little bit lost, and so I do a second version of this card where I stamp them in frayed burlap just so they have a little bit more definition. One of the things that I really like about these leaves is they're kind of abstract, and so you can easily layer them over each other to create a cluster of leaves. If you want more leaves if you want like a fuller tree, you can just stamp it twice and spread them out. And I'll even be able to go in and fill in the tops where I thought things were a little bit bare. For the sentiment though, I'm going to use the Ranger Archival ink because I want to make sure it is a really crisp impression as there is that fine scripty detail, and this is part of the Inspirational Definitions stamp set from Seaside Stampin Ink, and there's a couple of them like Believe and Gratitude. I wanted to use a general stamp like Gratitude rather than something like just saying thank you, because I figured this could then be a Thanksgiving card or a general thank you card depending on what purpose I have for it in the end. So you see there that I just felt like there's a little too much white space at the top, and I wanted my trees to be really full looking, so I just used the top corner of that stamp and filled it in. So I'm going to show you here the comparison of the frayed burlap versus the antique linen. The antique linen makes it a little bit easier to read the sentiment, but the frayed burlap brings about some more of that definition. So 2 looks depending on what you want to go for personally. I took the white card panel, placed it on some black cardstock to give it some definition, and then onto a card base, and that's it for my card today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in more crafting tutorials, you can subscribe to my channel. I will leave you links to the Seaside Stampin Ink site so that you can check out these stamps, and also to the Instagram hop where you can check out a bunch of fall inspiration and for your chance to win. Thanks for watching. Bye.